Bilingual web magazine, Dig Tokyo. Cinema in Theater 13. Reflections on my Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot interview with director Gus Van Sant. NHK E-Tele SNS Eigojutsu, aired April 26, 2019. 1. Prologue. On April 26, we aired my interview with director Gus Van Sant. I had the opportunity to speak with him when he came to Japan to promote his new film, Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot. To general audiences, Gus Van Sant is most famous for directing the 1997 film, Good Will Hunting. But that film is better characterized as a breakthrough for then-unknowns Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, who wrote the script and starred in the film. In terms of Van Sant's oeuvre, the film is the exception rather than the rule. 2. Thoughts on my Gus Van Sant interview. Van Sant first garnered attention for his work as a director of independent and art films such as 1991's My Own Private Idaho. Good Will Hunting was his mainstream breakthrough, garnering him an Academy Award nomination for Best Director. However, he later returned to directing art house films. The perspective of the outsider is a common theme in Van Sant's work. Van Sant's protagonists are the kind of characters rarely given a voice in mainstream films. Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot is the story of a quadriplegic cartoonist suffering from alcohol addiction, while Elephant, which chronicles two bullied high school kids who embark on a school shooting rampage, is based in part on the Columbine High School massacre. Van Sant is perhaps best regarded for his work that deals with homosexuality. 1991's My Own Private Idaho, one of his earliest films, is the coming-of-age story of two male prostitutes living in Portland, Oregon, where Van Sant himself grew up. 2008's Milk is a biopic chronicling the life of gay activist and politician Harvey Milk in 1970s San Francisco, a center of gay culture. As an openly gay man, the theme of being an outsider is one that he has, in more ways than one, lived himself. Rewatching Van Sant's films in preparation for the interview and talking to the man himself has made me reflect on what it means to be an outsider. In the US, where rebels and outlaws have traditionally been romanticized and celebrated, outsiders have a place in society, albeit as outsiders. And outsiders are given the freedom to forge their own path and achieve success. It's only natural that a country founded on the pioneer spirit would hold those who stick to their guns in the face of opposition in high regard. It's precisely that social climate that has cultivated larger-than-life figures like eccentric Apple founder Steve Jobs and gay pop art icon Andy Warhol. In contrast, Japan is a murashakai, where peer pressure results in outsiders being expelled and eliminated as threats to the social order. Murashakai dynamics are why the Japanese indie scene is given little recognition, and luminaries commensurate to the aforementioned ones from the West are few and far between. If you get a chance to watch Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot or any of Van Sant's films, pay close attention to how he depicts outsiders. 3. Gus Van Sant's profile and selected filmography. Gus Van Sant is an American movie director, screenwriter, photographer, and musician. He was born in Kentucky, in the east-south central region of the U.S., and grew up in Portland, Oregon, on the West Coast. After graduating from art school, he got his start making television commercials. He made his feature-length directorial debut in 1985, and is known for work that spotlights the marginalized, addressing themes such as homosexuality, disabilities, and blue-collar workers. His 2003 film Elephant won the Palme d'Or as well as the Best Director Award at the Cannes Film Festival. My Own Private Idaho. This coming-of-age tale depicts the struggles of two young men living on the streets and working as prostitutes in Portland, Oregon. River Phoenix was praised in particular for his work, winning awards for Best Actor, Best Male Lead at the Venice Film Festival, the National Society of Film Critics Awards, the Independent Spirits Awards, and more. Elephant. This drama is based on the Columbine High School massacre, which took place on April 20th, 1999. Van Sant does not dramatize, nor does he attempt to shine a light on possible motivations or assign meaning to these tragedies. Instead, he depicts the meaninglessness and senselessness of school shootings. This film won the Palme d'Or as well as the Best Director award at the 56th Cannes Film Festival. Milk. This biopic depicts the final 8 years of the life of Harvey Milk, who spoke out against social inequality and fought for gay civil rights in San Francisco. The film won the award for Best Actor and Best Original Screenplay, among others, at the 81st Academy Awards. Don't worry. This biopic is the story of John Callahan, an alcoholic slacker living in Portland, Oregon, who becomes paralyzed in all 4 limbs in a car accident. Struggling to overcome his drinking habit, he regains purpose in his life when he starts drawing satirical cartoons. 4. Tweed Jacket by Ralph Lauren. 5. White Button-Down Shirt by Brooks Brothers. 6. Black Knitted Tie by Brooks Brothers. 7. Brown Belt by Brooks Brothers. 8. Red Corduroys by Brooks Brothers. 9. Orange Socks by Tabio. 10. Chukka-Boots by Red Wing. 11. M27 Glasses by 4 Nines. Cinema in Theater 13. Reflections on my Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot interview with director Gus Van Sant. NHK E-Tele SNS Eigojutsu, aired April 26, 2019. www.digtokyo.jp